All right, so I'm here with Brian from Acre Farms, and he's helping me evaluate my chickens. And we pulled this guy out. He was hatched on January the 9th. And one thing that I noticed about him is he's got this funky comb. I think it's called an inverted comb. And I had another rooster at one point that had sprigs growing out of his comb. So those are two things that that have showed up in my flock. So he's going to go ahead and evaluate this bird, and we'll see how he looks structurally. Now, that's the other thing about him is his foot. Let's take a look at that foot. For the longest time, he had this really weird foot. It almost looks like a club foot. And if you turn it over, I mean, there's no scab or anything on there on the bottom, because I thought bumblefoot.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It's definitely swollen.
Yeah, and it's been like that for a very long time, even when he was a chick. And I always figured I was going to call him because of that, you know. But I am curious to know what his structure looks like. There's Nyla. We got to take a kitty cat shot. Okay.
He's got pretty good keel length, pin spacing. It's about 1 by 3. So this kind of compares to the other rooster that we looked at the beginning. His feathers are pretty white. You said January?
January the 9th is when he was hatched.
So he still may yellow out now that he's not quite mature yet. He might end up with a little bit of yellowing. But I would say that from the comb standpoint, this is probably something that we wouldn't want to breed forward. So this is something that almost to me would be an automatic call, just from this aspect, because this is something that's a trait that you definitely don't want to see in the comb, and something that would definitely be passed on to generations. So
yeah, it's hard to get those side sprigs or inverted combs. It's hard to get those out of your line,
those
aren't
things
they?
are just, they just stay in. So
Yeah.
you really don't want to breed a bird that has any of those traits, even though it might be a really good bird other than that.
Yeah.
If you can help it, just because later on down the road you're just going to be fighting it a lot more.
Right. And on top of that, you said as far as structure goes, the pen bones are too close together. It sounds like he doesn't have a lot of room in the pelvic area, and we don't want to pass that on to the female, his daughters.
Right. So I mean, currently I would say that he's not any better than the ones that we've looked at. You know, that basically his father. Still young, so you can't really compare it from an age standpoint.
Yeah.
But at the age that he is, he's not showing anything that's, to me, that would be that much better.
Okay.
You know,
I mean, we've got other birds to look at, and he's got the club foot.
Yeah, the foot and the comb issue.
Yeah.
You know, unfortunately, it's probably too many things to keep him around to try to continue to evaluate him.
Okay. Well, he'll be good for the crock pot. All right. Well, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.